One day, a person named Jone was driving his car to the office. Jone is a manager at a private company, and he is well educated. While driving to his office, he noticed one of his old school friends waiting at a bus stop. Jone wanted to show off his successful life to his friend. So he stopped his car and called out, "Hello, Rocky, I can give you a lift. Come, get in the car." Jone spoke with a fake smile. On the other hand, Rocky is a humble man. He is not as well educated as Jone, but he is kind and decent. Seeing his old friend Jone, Rocky was very happy and got into Jone's car. "How's everything going, Rocky? What do you do now?" John asked his old friend, wanting to know about Rocky's life. "I'm doing okay, John. I manage a small garage. After my father passed away, I had problems at home and couldn't focus on my studies. So I began fixing and repairing cars at my father's garage. Now I repair cars at a rented place in the town," Rocky answered. When Rocky mentioned his situation, John felt disappointed. He thought to himself, "Oh no, this man is a car mechanic, someone who doesn't fit my social status. Why did I let a person like him into my car?" John felt this way. Now, he wanted to showcase his achievements to Rocky, so John began to boast about himself in front of Rocky. "I studied at the university and recently earned a top-class degree in business management. I'm now a manager at a big company. I've worked hard for my job and bought this car because of it. It cost a lot. I'm planning to buy a BMW in a couple of years," John boasted. He added, "I feel sorry about your difficulties, Rocky, but if you had studied like me, you could have been where I am now. Now look, Rocky," John continued his boast. "You're repairing cars at the garage. Without a car, you're waiting at bus stops. To live a good life, you need a good job and a good situation. Otherwise, life is useless," John mentioned, sounding a bit rude. Rocky didn't say anything and just smiled a little. With the intention of changing the subject, Rocky asked, "So, are you married, John?" John proudly answered, "Yes, I'm married. It's been almost a year. My wife works in a high position at a bank." Rocky asked this with the intention of changing the topic of conversation, but there were no shortages of John's bragging. Thus, with these talks, they moved through a main street. After some time, Rocky mentioned, "John, can you drop me off at the bank? I need to go there." "Sure," replied John. "That's where my wife works. Let's go. I'll ask her to help you quickly. Otherwise, you'll have to wait in line," John said, intending to assist Rocky at the bank. Rocky entered the bank alongside John, undisturbed by John's previous rudeness. Once inside, the bank employees warmly greeted Rocky, addressing him respectfully as, "Good morning, Rocky, sir." They politely inquired if he needed assistance with deposits or withdrawals. Even the bank manager approached Rocky in a friendly manner, saying, "Hello, sir, it's great to see you again." John was surprised by this warm reception. He wondered how these people knew Rocky, whose work was at a garage. Even John's wife worked here. He felt like a stranger among these people. John contemplated this. After, John introduced Rocky to his wife to see why Rocky was respected so much. "This is a friend of mine. His name is Rocky," John said. Then John's wife exclaimed, "Oh, Rocky, sir, is one of your friends. I am very proud," she spoke. Then John asked why. "He is the best client of our bank, maintaining multiple accounts," John's wife said. John felt ashamed of himself when she said that. He was embarrassed about how proudly he had behaved in front of Rocky. Later, John came out of the bank with Rocky. "What is Rocky doing now? Let's go, I'll drop you," John said. "No need, John," Rocky said. "My driver will come here in my car. While on my way to one of my business works, I experienced a sudden tire puncture, and I sent my driver to take care of it. As a change, I thought that I would go by bus today. But I got into your car because I met you after a long time. Thank you for the help." While saying that, a superb BMW car stopped in front of the bank. Rocky continued as he walked towards that car. "John, this is my car, the car you want to buy one day. A job can make a man, it helps him live, but only the right business can help us achieve our dreams. And we should measure people not by their money or status, but by their humanity and attitudes." Saying that, Rocky got into the car and left. This story shares that learning is important, but it alone may not bring complete happiness to our lives. To truly feel fulfilled, a person needs to manage their own business and work on it. This can bring a real sense of pride and help achieve their goals. No matter how successful or educated a person who you are, it's vital to treat everyone with respect. Regardless of differences in status or education, every person holds value and should be treated with kindness. This story reminds us that genuine success isn't just about personal accomplishments or wealth, but about recognizing and appreciating each person's worth. I hope you find valuable insights and inspiration from this video. Whether it's learning a new skill, gaining a fresh perspective, or finding motivation, my goal is to provide something meaningful for you. Enjoy the content, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and takeaways.